Frank Napolitano is here. Are you a do-it-yourselfer?
No, my wife will tell you no.
No.
I take challenges on, but
I've accepted it.
Yeah.
My girlfriend is way better at that stuff than me. I don't mind. I'm a good helper.
Hey,
I'm a good lifter.
she wants it, she can do it. Kathy takes on a lot of things as well. So
Does she?
She really does. My house is upside down right now. She's painting it, so yep.
Good for her.
Good for her, yep.
Yeah, I know. I've come home from a weekend away and things have changed.
Oh yeah.
In dramatic.
That's why they love us going away.
That's right. Yeah, that's why they let us go, Frank.
That's exactly.
We're going to talk about what are called construction mortgages this morning. What are construction mortgages?
Well, spring's in the air, and I got some calls last week. Maybe not so much today, as I think fall's back. But construction mortgages, typically, customers that are calling and saying, "Hey, I think instead of just buying a house from a builder, I think I just wanna be able to buy a lot and build my own house." And it's certainly not the same as buying from a builder. And I make very clear to them that it's not the same type of financing. You need some money going into it, and that's the key. I've had customers call me and say they've got 5%. Well, you can't build a house with 5%.
No.
It doesn't work. The only way that that's going to work is if you get a contractor to build it, pay everything all the way, and then just give them a check at the end, and that's different.
There are other ways to do it too. I know in my own experience, I did this once, and I found a small builder. He only built 5 or 6 houses a year, and he actually helped me out in the land purchase and where it was. So we really combined our efforts, and it worked out great. But again, I had to have some money available.
You really do.
And then you have to have your mortgage ready to go.
You do.
So you can pay him in stages, right?
And you need to set up the contract. And if you did it, you probably set up so that you understood. You probably went into the bank and spoke to someone, and they told you exactly when you were going to be able to get funds.
Yes.
Now, depending on how long ago you did it, I mean, it's tightened up a little bit because now banks are reluctant to give more than 3, maybe 4 draws. So they don't want to give you money every time you get to a certain stage. So you need to have that contract in place.
And by draws, they mean there are certain periods of time at certain points in the construction phase
when they'll give you money.
When the bank will give you money to pay for what has happened.
Correct. And the other thing you need to account for is there's a construction lien holdback, which is 10%.
Yes.
So on every draw, 10% is being held back in case somebody that's doing the work puts a lien on the property. So a lot of people don't account for that. And it really, like what customers need to understand is that you can only get money once you've done the work. The bank doesn't give you the money to do the work. It doesn't work that way.
No, it doesn't.
You need to complete a stage for you to be able to draw those funds.
It's a pretty cool, I thought it was a great educational process in how to do things a little differently.
Yep.
Right, because sometimes you come across a piece of land that you go, wow,
absolutely,
this is what I've been looking for. And then you're thinking to yourself, well, how do I get a house here? And it's a different process in buying even a new build.
It really is. But if you don't have a lot of money going into it, then you need to find that builder like you found that's going to work with you, including helping purchase the land, including building it, and including waiting to get paid at certain stages. Because if you don't do that and you just go into it thinking that the contractors or everybody, you start contracting it yourself and everybody's going to wait to get paid, you're wrong. Because a lot of contractors, they finish the job,
they want their money.
They expect to get paid. They've got a bunch of employees that they've got to pay.
Exactly, and rightly so.
Absolutely.
It's an interesting process. Call Frank and his team for more on a construction mortgage if you're interested in doing that.